I'm like this. Boom, 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 boom. Triple fat. Boom, boom, boom. Let me get another one of those. It's like a drug, bro. Let me get some of this. Let me get some of this. Get some of this Brownsville oxygen. Take this back uptown with me, man. Brownsville oxygen and take that back uptown, you heard? So I don't suffocate out here. Little kids out here looking at me like I'm crazy, like filling up bags of Brownsville oxygen. Niggas is crazy, and I'm niggas. But anyway, this where it really all began. You heard? PS 298. You heard? This where it all fucking began. Howard Projects, my nigga. Know what I mean? This is where it all began. If I can't grab this rim right now, I'm trash, bro. But I'm not even gonna embarrass myself out here, you heard? But I'm pretty sure I could dunk in on these rims now, my nigga. You heard? But yeah, my nigga. Shout out to the whole Brownsville. Leave a comment if you from Brownsville and you rep that Ville gang, you heard? I'm in front of the 275 junior high school, you heard? And boy, oh boy, do I got some stories about this place here. A whole bunch, but shout out to Co-op, shout out to the plazas down the block. But let me tell you something. If this bus stop could talk, if this bus stop could talk, bruh. If this bus stop could talk, it'll tell you some things that you wouldn't believe, bruh. It was treacherous at this bus stop after school, you heard? So treacherous that me and my bros used to be catching the bus down at this other bus stop, because if you was at this bus stop, if you was at that bus stop, my bro, you got about an 83% chance of being robbed at gunpoint. You heard? This was junior high school. I'm talking about we was 12. But you had about an 85% chance of being robbed at gunpoint just being at that bus stop. You heard? Sometimes we chanced it. Most of the time, we wasn't even playing no games with that. You heard? Because niggas from the plaza, niggas from Co-op, niggas from Newport Gardens, listen, you'll get booked out here, and that's a fact. So check it, right? This had to be like 87, 88. You heard? Probably like 88, right? So at this time, my fashion game was at like a C+, you heard? Like, I was young, I ain't know shit about garments like that. I was just starting to get into garments now. When I was a young nigga, you feel me? I was the type of nigga, you know, I stayed with a fresh pair of kicks on. I stayed with, you know, some fresh things. But as I started getting to junior high school, you feel me? I started realizing I was actually a bum. You feel me? Like, I had two pair of bullshit ass Levi's, a pair of blue Levi's and a pair of black Levi's. I used to be running them shits in the ground. You heard? I used to be running them shits on the ground. And you know, I kept a good pair of kicks on though. Like at this time they had out shit like New Balance boots. Like, leave a comment if you know leave a comment if you remember the New Balance boots. I'm talking about the brown and green joints, the red and blue joints. You feel what I'm saying? Like, the black and red joints. Like I had a few pair of them shits. That's what was popping in like 87, 88, 89. When I was in junior high school in Brooklyn, niggas was rocking them New Balance boots. You feel me? So, you know, my feet was decent, but my garment game was trash. You feel me? So I started taking notice to fashion and started saying, yo, I gotta get my garments up. Like, you feel what I'm saying? Gotta step my shit up. Like, this is when I'm like 12, 13, right? So, you know, I'm going to school on the bus. I'm taking that 60 bus to school every day. And of course, on that 60 bus, a nigga seeing a little bit of fashion. You feel me? I'm seeing niggas' garments, niggas looking right. You feel me? So I noticed everybody was wearing, a lot of people at the time was wearing this particular jacket, this particular coat. Know what I mean? A triple fat goose. Now, either niggas was wearing that shit the regular way or niggas was wearing that shit inside out where 1,000 motherfucking gooses is showing all over the coat. You feel me? And for a hot minute in time, triple fat goose was hot. And motherfuckers in the streets was rocking them shits, real niggas and all of that, right? That's how my blue Levi's was looking. Know what I mean? That I used to wear to school 4 times out the week. Real talk. But it's like, yo, so check it, right? So I start seeing everybody with the triple fat goose on. I'm like, damn, them shits is hard. Like, I gotta get me one of those, you heard? So I told my moms, I'm like, yo, I gotta get a new coat. Know what I mean? I want this goose that everybody is running around with. This shit called the triple fat goose. You heard? So my mom's makes moves. She like, all right, I'm gonna get you one. Give me a little minute to get my money up and I'm gonna get you one. You heard? So I'm stressing her like, yo, I need that triple fat. I need that bipple fat, you heard? So boom. One day, she comes home and surprises me like this. I got a surprise for you. I'm like, what? She pulls out the mad crispy blue and white zipple fat like this. I'm like, oh shit. I'm like, oh, the triple fat joint was blue and white. The most beautiful triple fat I ever saw in my life, bro. You understand what I'm saying? Like, it was the new joints. Like, shit was crispy. You heard? Blue and white crispy shits, right? The legendary Brookdale across the street. Literally, if you don't know, Google Brookdale Hospital. The U.S. Army, the military, was literally training their doctors in Brookdale in gunshot trauma. Like, to learn how to treat people who got shot, they use Brookdale to train their motherfucking doctors, because that's how many niggas from Brownsville get shot and come to this hospital. So like I said, boom. Like I said, blue and white, beautiful boy. You heard? Beautiful triple fat goose. I'm like, yeah, nigga, I'm about to go to school. I'ma be that nigga. You heard? I'ma be that nigga with this bipple. You heard? So boom. So I'm excited, like. Monday come, the weekend, I can't wait to wear that shit. It's the weekend. I'm like, Monday come, nigga. I'm throwing on my zipple fat with my bullshit ass blue Levi's. You heard? My New Balance boots. I'm gonna go to school shitting, you heard? Like I said, nigga, I was an amateur in the fashion game, right? So, check it. So, boom. So I throw my shit on. Now in the morning, I used to get on the 60 bus. I used to get on the 60 at like, I would walk sometimes, because I just like to walk. I would either catch that shit right in front of Royal Fried Chicken, right there on Rockaway and East New York. You understand what I'm saying? Or I would catch that shit on Pickin and Rockaway. You feel me? Most of the time I catch the shit on Pickin and Rockaway. I just cut through the projects, go on Pickin and Rockaway and catch that shit right on Pickin and Rockaway, right? So this morning I'm walking, I'm like, yo, and then when the bus used to take long, I would walk down to the next stop. The next stop was like across the street from Brownsville houses, like across from my nigga John Dilly building. Shout out to my nigga John Dilly. You understand what I'm saying? Like the next stop after that was like across the street from Brownsville houses. So I used to walk if the bus taking too long. So this morning I had my triple fat on. I'm like, yeah, nigga, I'm about to go up in the 5. I'm gonna step through that door. Nigga, I was feeling myself. I threw that shit on. I came out my building, 1590 East New York Avenue. I came out my building. I had the triple fat nigga. I thought I was a motherfucking pimp. You heard? I thought I was a motherfucking pimp. You heard? The motherfucking, in my head, the motherfucking Mac, the burn. That's how that beat was playing in my head while I was walking down motherfucking Rockaway Avenue. That shit was like burn, 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 burn. Burn, 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 burn. Son, you couldn't tell me I wasn't that nigga, son. You heard? My shit was walking down the street like I was that nigga. You heard? The bus wasn't coming. I was looking for the bus. The bus wasn't coming. I'm like, fuck it. I'm gonna take it up to motherfucking Sutter. You feel what I'm saying? I'm walking up. Some older niggas go past me. Like at this time, I gotta be like I said, like 12. You understand what I'm saying? Maybe 13. Some older niggas walk past me. These niggas like 14, 15. Niggas looking at me, niggas like, I'm like this. Boom, 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 triple fat. Boom, 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 new triple fat. You heard? Had that brand new blue and white boy on. I was feeling myself. You heard? So boom. So them niggas walk by me. They looking and shit. I'm looking at them like, fuck these niggas looking at. Niggas snickering like. So I'm like, fuck these niggas laughing at. I know niggas ain't laughing at my bipple. I know niggas ain't laughing at. Niggas hating. Niggas hating because I got this blue and white crispy bipple on. You heard? So I walk a few steps down, walking towards Sutter. I just hear a nigga go, ooh, ooh. I'm like, the fuck is that? Niggas call me. I'm turning back and shit. I'm like, hear that shit again. Ooh, ooh. Then I just heard the nigga follow up. You got it. The triple fat goose. I said, niggas making fun of my triple fat? Word to mother, I turned around, them niggas was laughing. Ha! Oh shit! Yo, that nigga got the triple fat, son. Yo, that nigga got the triple fat on. He thought he was fly. I'm like, nah, this can't be right. I just got this shit. These shits is fly. Like, it's no way niggas is talking about my ripple. You heard? So I'm like, nah, these niggas just hating. Word to mother, I was walking down the block, I was still hearing niggas like, niggas was chiming in, doing the whole full version. Niggas was like, ooh, ooh, you got it. The triple fat goose, go. Nigga, man was like, go. Real talk, niggas used to add the go part. Niggas was like, you got it. The triple fat goose, go. Ooh, ooh, you got it. The triple fat goose, ooh. Word to mother, son. I'm like this. Walking down Rockaway Avenue. Now, I don't even want to stop on Sutter now. So now I'm keeping it moving. You heard? Now I'm keeping it moving. Going past Marcus Garvey and all of that. I'm like, real talk, my nigga, the bus finally came. I got on the bus, know what I mean? Swiped my little half fare pass or whatever. Got on the motherfucking bus. Niggas was snickering, my nigga. Niggas was almond Snickers. You heard? Niggas was snickering like this. Oh shit, that nigga got the ripple on, you heard? Son, I'm on the bus, son. I'm hearing niggas, oh. I'm like, ah, man. Real talk, by the time I pulled up to 275, bro, I realized these motherfucking triple fats ain't in style no more, my nigga. I done caught I thought I was catching the last tail end of the shit, but I caught it when niggas done banished that shit from the hood already. You feel what I'm saying? I ain't know, my nigga. So now I gotta go in 275. I'm like, no way am I walking through. No way am I going into that motherfucking cafeteria with this ripple. So my shit like this. Before I go in, I stuff that shit in my book bag. My shit come in with the big stupid book bag on like this. My son Jonathan and that nigga Larry from I don't know if I forgot if them niggas was from Riverdale or Marcus Garvey House. I think Jonathan was from Marcus Garvey Village, and the nigga Larry was from motherfucking Riverdale, or both of them was from MGV. I can't remember. You understand what I'm saying? But niggas like, yo, son, what up, son? Where your coat at? It's mad cold. I'm like, shh. Niggas like, your coat is in your book bag? I'm like, chill, son, chill. Niggas like, what the fuck you talk about, son? What you got your coat in your book bag for? I'm like, yo, chill, man. Niggas playing too much. Niggas like, what the fuck you talk? Son, let me see the coat, son. Let me see what coat you got, son. Niggas unzip my book bag, my nigga. My son Jonathan with the braces, that niggas just start crying. Oh, shit. Nigga had the mad flat top. Nigga like, oh, that nigga got the gripple. That nigga got the cripple fat goose. Son, niggas laughed me out of the classroom, my nigga. Niggas like, nah, son, them shits is trash now, my nigga. Can't rock no ripple. You heard? I'm like, damn, son. Niggas got me. Niggas like, son, you can't rock that, son. Niggas gonna laugh at you every day. I'm like, damn, my nigga. Fuck am I gonna do? You heard? My shit was freezing coming home on that bus that day, nigga. I'm like this. Niggas like, yo. He's like, yo, son, where your coat? I'm like, nah, I'm good. Shit freezing, you heard? I come through the door from school, nigga. This the first day I wore my shit. I come through the door from school, book bag, brolic. My mom's like this. Where your motherfucking coat at? Where's your coat? I'm like, yo, I can't wear that shit no more, man. I can't wear that. She like, what? You must be out your goddamn mind. I paid $150 for that joint. Like, that's what you get for $150, nigga. You heard? But she was like, yo, you must be out your mind. I just bought that damn coat. You gonna wear that damn coat? I'm like, listen, I am not wearing that zipple fat to school again. So I'm just gonna be a cold motherfucker. My shit was going to school with the Calvin Klein jean jacket on like this. Shit, brick. I'm good, nigga. I'd rather be brick cold than go to school with that motherfucking glipple fat on. You heard? Cause man, oh man, my nigga. In Brooklyn, nigga, the last thing you want to hear in Brooklyn in 1988, the last thing you wanted to hear, my nigga, is a nigga changing the words to that Cool C Glamorous Life. Shout out to Philly. Shout out if you was bumping that Glamorous Life in the 80s. That was a big song by an artist named Cool C from out of Philly. That was my joint. Ooh, ooh, you got it. The Glamorous Life. That shit was a hit. That's why niggas was changing the words to that and hitting niggas with the ooh, ooh, you got it. The triple fat goose. Then you know some niggas used to just come deep with it. They'd be like this. They'd be like, ooh, ooh. You'd be like, yo, what the fuck? Word the mother. Niggas won't even say the other part. Niggas would just be like, ooh, ooh. You'd be like, but on me, niggas was doing the whole song with the ad-libs and all of that, nigga, on Rockaway Avenue like this. Ooh, ooh, you got it. The triple fat goose. Go, go. You got it. The triple fat goose. Go, go. Real talk, niggas was doing a music video on my shit, my nigga. I wore that shit one time. That shit got retired. I tried to wear that shit a couple of times inside out. Was even worse, my nigga. It was even worse, my nigga. If you saw a nigga in Brooklyn in the late 80s wearing an inside out triple fat with the gooses all over it, my nigga, he out to rob somebody. You heard? You see that shit coming, go the other way. You see a nigga coming down the block with the triple fat goose with all the gooses? Listen, nigga, that shit inside out because that shit filthy and the nigga ain't trying to wash that shit, so he just got it inside out with a bird show. Listen, nigga, go this way because that nigga got that hammer on him. You feel what I'm saying? But man, listen, my nigga, I learned a valuable lesson about fashion that day. I said, nigga, pay attention to what's hot and what's not. Because if you get caught with that knot in Brooklyn, it's not a good look. And that's a fact, man.